My life was great. I had gotten to the point in my life where I was enjoying work. We were starting to travel. At that point, I was, I think, as healthy as I can possibly be. I had joined the Y, I was working out, and then I had a little stomach ache for a week. And then at the end of the week, my urine started to turn a little dark, and being a physician, I suspected what that meant. I have a lab at my work, so on Friday I had them draw my blood. Friday afternoon I got the results that my liver tests were elevated, and by Sunday I got the CAT scan that showed the pancreatic cancer. So when I was told, I didn't handle the news very well immediately. I broke down in tears right away. My wife was the one that was great. She immediately got to work on finding doctors for me. I didn't even want to think about it.
I knew nothing about cancer, pancreatic cancer, nothing. I knew that Steve Jobs and Patrick Swayze had died from pancreatic cancer, and that's about all I knew, except that I knew it was hideously deadly.
After I was diagnosed with cancer, we established it was stage 4. Stage 4 is once it metastasizes. At that point, surgery doesn't work. Once my wife convinced me that I needed to try and survive, my decision was to try something experimental. I knew the results, I knew the statistics.
One of the supplemental treatments that was suggested at Weill Cornell was a vitamin D treatment that had been developed at the Salk Institute by Dr. Ron Evans and has been showing great possibilities in clinical trials.
This was a treatment I was excited about for a variety of reasons. One was because it was simple. It was an analog of a vitamin. It wasn't a complicated medication. When I first really became hopeful was probably not until it started to work. I knew from the beginning that I wanted to experiment, and I had a glimmer of hope knowing that I was doing something different, something that might actually work. It wasn't until about a month later when I saw my first blood test that my tumor markers had dropped that I really began to believe that this might be useful.
Within a year's time, he reached normal levels. And I have to say it was really beyond my wildest dreams. I didn't expect that. I hoped he would get better. Honestly, I never expected him to hit normal. And I don't think many of his doctors did either.
I'd like to thank my physicians and Dr. Ron Evans at the Salk Institute for saving my life. I don't think without the experimental treatment that I took in addition to chemotherapy, I'd be alive right now to give this interview. I believe that that's what saved my life.